right, quite an image there. Atmospheric river. Lonnie is here. It sounds like it's just sitting there, right?
That's the whole idea of the atmospheric river. It's not just one event. It's the fact that the river keeps flowing. There's another one behind it, another one behind that. We're going to see some of that energy, and hear me on this, it's going to be in a very weakened form. But some of that moisture makes its way here by the time you get to Thursday night into Friday. Let's start off with what we see outside. Sunset, a little bit after 5:30. Beautiful golden glow out there right now. Everything is nice and clear. Look, it's cold outside, 37 degrees as we speak. You made it up to 40, but 40 on the nose, the best you could do. Average is 43. So one of the few days this month that we've been below average. In fact, one of the few days in the last 2 months that we've been below average. What do we expect as we look ahead? Well, that nice calm picture I just showed you, the tranquility sort of continues until Thursday. Now, Thursday, you're going to see more clouds. Thursday night into Friday, rain, a little bit of snow out there. The snow-rain line would be well north of New York City. And even that, I think, is going to turn over to rain. So it's nothing major, but it is a wet Friday morning commute. And then it clears out. It's all part of a cold front, so cold air comes back in, gets cold by the weekend. Let me show you what we are looking at. So here's a stationary front to our north. Not much to it. It dips a little to the south. There'll be a few of those clouds that trickle on into our area. But what we're going to watch is some of this moisture out west. And I told you it's going to be in a very weakened state. Watch how it plays out. So some of those clouds to the north of us will filter in, not so much tomorrow, more so Thursday. And then watch this, a little low breaks off from some of that flow coming in from the west, and that trickles into the area. Sets up like this, the rain-snow line well north of New York City. So sure, it's possible Sullivan, Ulster, Dutchess could see a little bit of that snow, wintry mix, but it's really rain out there. This is 9 a.m. Friday morning. We talked about a wet drive to work on Friday. There you have it. And if you take a peek at how it's all going to play out, it's not a whole lot of moisture to work with here. Half an inch or less. So if you had cold air the entire span that rain is out there, if you were building snowflakes out of it, with a 10-to-1 ratio, the biggest number would be like a 5-inch snow reading. But again, I think even north and west, you're going to see it transition from snow to some rain out there, kind of that wet snowflake setup. Then the cold air sets up. So you're about 50 degrees on Friday. Well, Saturday you're 39. Sunday you're 43, but you got a good looking sky out there. And here's how everything comes together. Your 7-day forecast takes you through it all. So there's two stories to talk about here. The rain chance is going to be Thursday night into Friday. All right, it's going to then bring in some cold air after it, but then we start warming up. So look at this, 43 Sunday. Now we're into next week. On Monday, it's 53. Tuesday, we're 55. I think by Thursday, we could see some 60-degree readings out there. I'm not saying that winter's over. I think we're going to see another crack at some cold air before we're done. But the extended forecast is for the 6 to, I was even showing a 14-day yesterday, is for warm air to stay in place.
Snow?
I'm not willing to close the door on snow yet. I think if it's going to happen, it would happen after that 14-day time period.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Lonnie.